Hello everybody and welcome to Punched Out Thursday. This is Kathy and I have some mixed media that I will be doing, and I'm using my large circle punch and my small heart punch. So I already gessoed the back of my page and I'm going to put my Distress Oxide on my little plastic sheet, and then I squirt it with water, and I'm just going to do the kissing technique. And I just kind of make a mess on the back of my paper, and the colors aren't, the mixed media don't really match my papers, but it looks okay. I'm not fond of this layout, but like I said, I documented I'm using 3 photos this time, and I'm going to use like a grid. I remember Laura Whitaker had a grid with circles and squares, and I didn't get it copied to, or get a photo of it to put it up, but it's a real simple layout, and I'm using some of the crepe paper Maggie Holmes, what's the name of that collection? I'm using the Carousel by Maggie Holmes, and I have that in my How to Kill a Kit with Style, and I really love this paper. I think this one came out of, yeah, that might be Carousel too. But I had to get in my stash to find some orange, because in the photos, Lily's holding up like a navy blue, green, and orange dress. And I wanted to bring in a little bit of orange just to make the photos pop a little bit. So I have teal, and I have blue, and I have some gold shimmer. And I take one of those away and I punch out a navy blue one just to bring in some navy blue. And I decided I needed just a little bit more of this Distress Oxide. Okay, so then I stop to dry it for a little bit, and then I continue on. And I pulled out some scraps of paper, and I am going to mount my photos so they will stand out a little bit. And so I get some orange and green, and then I'm going to attach my circles, and I have to put some liquid glue on here, and boy, it's really hard to get my glue out of my bottle right now, but I manage. So I'm going to glue all my circles down, and I have them kind of far apart, and I kind of wish I would have, how I have them laid out there, I kind of wish I would have got them closer, but I think it turned out good. These are the circles. So then I glue the photos on, and I stop and I put some fun foam behind them, and I used a little tag out of my stash, and I put that underneath the photo on the right bottom. There's all kinds of different embellishments that I use. I put this plain grid style white paper on the bottom left, and I'm going to put the title on that. I'm sorry about the shadow. It's late at night, and I was thinking, with Labor Day being on Monday, I was thinking that today was Tuesday, And I thought, oh, I better get this layout done because tomorrow's Thursday. And I haven't used my punches for a week. And and I've been wanting to use my large circle punch just for a foundation. So I fussy cut a lot of the little labels out of the carousel collection of the paper pad. And I'm using one of the orange ones down on the bottom left. And then I also put a pink one up on the right side of my photo. And then I punched out the hearts. And I just have 2 hearts. I have one up in the left top photo. And then 1 heart in the bottom right photo. So now I pulled some Joyful Day little stickers, and I'm just printing out presents. And then I'm going to pull a number 2. She is 2. And this is a birthday layout. So now I'm just kind of gluing down those labels, and I wanted a little touch of green in the bottom circle there. And then I'm going to bring the other half up to the top right and put it right above the yellow label there. And it kind of ties in with everything. The only thing I don't like about this layout is the big center, and I don't have anything in the center. I do end up putting enamel dots, and I pull out some orange splatters, and I make a mess of my layout, but it's all good. I think she won't care that there's orange spots on here. Alright, so I also tied some blue twine in my tag. And now I'm going to pull off the gold glittery hearts off of the Willow Lane collection. And I'm going to glue those on top of my hearts. And they are foam. They have foam on the back. And then in my Mini Kit Monday kit, I'm going all over. I pulled these sticks, the pins, out of my Mini Kit Monday. And I am just sticking them through the foam, down in the bottom heart and up in the top heart. And I have an orange one and I have a yellow one. And now I'm just gluing down some enamel dots. I also pulled from the foam sticker sheet from Willow Lane this black banner that says Magical Day, and I did put that above the presents. And then I also put a 2 on that little label there. So now I am just putting enamel dots around. And toward the end, I think, gosh, there's still something missing. So I pull out these wooden arrows. These I got at Hobby Lobby. And I put one on the right-hand side on the bottom and one up at the top right photo pointing down. And I only used 2. And I probably should have put one over in the other circles too, but I take it off. Next, let's see what else. I take my ink pen and I put my squiggly lines around the white cardstock. But here is where I'm using the Prima mist. And I don't know, my bottles are getting worn. And I can't, it's tangerine. It's a Prima color. So here's my layout, and I hope you've enjoyed this layout and wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up. And I will see you next week. Have a great week. Bye-bye.